Good morning to one and all present here. On behalf on behalf of the Department of Physiology, Tagore Medical College and Hospital, I, Joshna, and my co-host Rashwin take immense pleasure in welcoming each and everyone here to Quiz Haemia 2021, annual intercollegiate undergraduate quiz being held under the aegis of the Association of Physiologists of Tamil Nadu. We all know that nothing is worse than background noise during a conference call. And as we cruise through today's events, we request you to kindly mute your mic and unmute only when it is your turn to speak for an uninterrupted experience. Thank you. Over to Rashwant.
Blood. This specialized fluid enlivens the human body. But how much do you really know about blood? From blood cells to the blood types to even the blood disorders. Sink in your vampire teeth into this quiz. But before we get into that, may I now request you all to rise to your feet for the invocation to our mother Tamil by Tamil Taivarthu.
எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிழமை திறம்பியந்த செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே.
In this world, rare gems and diamonds are treasured, and to our delight, we have some treasured gems here to grace this event. Albert Einstein once said, and I quote, "Try not to become a person of success, rather a person of value." Here among us, we have a person of both value and success, one who is an exemplary role model, and it is my privilege to introduce to you this very charismatic person. Ma'am is a steadfast advocate of trailblazing learner-centric methods of teaching, such as small group learning, and many students have blossomed under her umbrella of expertise. They say, aim for the sky and shoot at the treetops. But ma'am asks us to aim for the stars and makes sure she even provides the rockets to get there with a method of teaching and inclusion of a life lesson after every class, making us prepared as doctors professionally and as good human beings personally. In a world where most people are armchair critics, she hesitates to step in and lend a helping hand. It goes without saying, great efforts went into preparing for this day amidst the pandemic and its waves of infection. It requires careful inspection of every detail, as even the slightest carelessness can spoil the entire effort. With immense pleasure, I now invite the keystone of today's events, without whom the careful staging of events would have been monochrome. Professor Dr. Preeta Paul, HOD, Department of Physiology, Tagore Medical College and Hospital, to welcome the gathering.
Thank you, Joshna. Respected Madam Chairperson, Secretary Sir, Dean Sir, Medical Director Ma'am, Medical Superintendent Sir, APT office bearers, other dignitaries who have logged in, esteemed members of the faculty, and beloved students. I praise God for the pleasure and privilege of welcoming you all to Quiz Haemia 2020, the annual intercollegiate undergraduate quiz being organized by Tagore Medical College and Hospital under the aegis of the Association of Physiologists of Tamil Nadu. I warmly welcome our chairperson, Managing Trustee and Chief Patron, Professor Dr. M. Mala, who with her characteristic dynamism extended to us all valuable support for conducting this event. Madam is the backbone of all educational activities at Tagore, and it was her positivity and enthusiasm that kept us going every step of the way. A warm welcome also to Mr. Manikandan Sir, Secretary, Tagore Educational Trust. Sir's prompt and active decision-making has been pivotal to the organization of this event. I heartily welcome our beloved Dean, Professor Dr. Ravindran, whose support, encouragement, and guidance have been crucial in the conduct of this program. A special welcome goes out to our Medical Director, Professor Dr. Kumala Lingaraj, and also our Medical Superintendent, Professor Dr. Sivaprakasam Sir. I extend a cordial welcome also to the APT office bearers, Professor Dr. Vijay Devanand, APT President, Professor and Head, Department of Physiology, Stanley Medical College, Chennai, Professor Dr. Murali Krishnan, Vice President, APT, Professor and Head, Institute of Physiology and Experimental Medicine, Madurai Medical College, Madurai, Professor Dr. Satya, Secretary, APT, Professor, Institute of Physiology and Experimental Medicine, Madras Medical College, Chennai, and Professor Dr. Parimala, Treasurer, APT, Professor and Head, Department of Physiology, Omandura Medical College, Chennai, who by their presence have added stature to this event. I warmly welcome all the respected members of the faculty of Tagore Medical College and Hospital and other medical colleges all over Tamil Nadu and Puducherry, the heads of departments, professors, associates, and others. We are happy to have you with us today. A especially enthusiastic welcome goes out also to all the participating teams of students across the length and breadth of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry, and also to their friends. Quiz Haemia was originally slated for the 20th of March 2020, and we started preparing for the event from December 2019. However, due to the COVID-19 pandemic and the ensuing lockdown in mid-March 2020, we were unable to hold the event as planned. This derailment at the last minute was a painful experience in itself. Adding to this was the pain of the participants, which we felt as our own, knowing all of them had invested time and effort into preparing for this academic rendezvous so eagerly looked forward to every year. With time came acceptance and a resolve to rise above this challenge. And that was when we were inspired to evolve with the changed circumstances and take the quiz online. With this spirit, we are conducting this online edition of the annual UG quiz. Quiz Haemia, the name tells it all. The quiz on hematology. I'm quoting Suzanne Langer here. If we would have new knowledge, we must get a whole world of new questions. That's exactly what we have done. And in the process, we learned, and we learned some more. When the topic for quiz was given to us by the association, we knew that compared to other systems in physiology, setting quiz questions in hematology would prove to be very challenging. And it was. We acknowledge and credit all the senior professors in physiology, pathology, pharmacology, medicine, and hematology, both within our institution and elsewhere, who helped us earnestly with this painstaking task. And I thank them for their valuable time, effort, and inputs. Special mention must be made here of Professor Geeta and Professor Balamurugan, who spent valuable time with us. All the quiz questions, both for preliminaries and for the finals, have gone through multiple validation processes in the quest for content accuracy and clarity. We hope this will be a wonderful, exciting, and inspiring learning adventure for the participants and all other delegates as well. Quiz Haemia would not have been possible if not for the many hands and legs and eyes and brains that worked tirelessly with me to make today a reality. And everybody has worked double. In this regard, I must make special mention of the dedication and hard work of Dr. Shubhamalani and Dr. Vasanthi, and also the student secretaries who slogged with them. I also thank all other members of the Physiology Department, Dr. Manikandan Professor, Dr. Badeshwarappa, Dr. Sibiraj, Dr. Prasad, and Dr. Vignesh, and the non-teaching staff who have helped put this event together. I also thank the sponsors who have pitched in with the prizes: Tagore Medical College and Hospital, Association of Physiologists of Tamil Nadu, Maro, Elsevier, and Walters Kluwer. I commend each and every one of the quiz participants for their effort. Almost all the registered teams took part in the online preliminaries yesterday. Of course, only 6 teams will enter the finals and only 3 are going to be declared prize winners. But I want all participants to know that in this event, there are no losers. Everyone is a winner in the sense that he has gained by his learning. The Department of Physiology, Tagore Medical College and Hospital is delighted to be hosting this event today in its online avatar and excited about the opportunity for the delegates to embark on this learning adventure. Once again, I say thank you for gracing this occasion. We value and appreciate your participation and your presence. Welcome to Quiz Haemia.
Thank you, ma'am, for your words of welcome. Right now, we will be presenting a short video that beautifully portrays before us the glorious achievements of our Department of Physiology, Tagore Medical College and Hospitals. Let us be informed and inspired.
More than lovers, destined to find one another, like lightning and thunder.
That video would have given you a clear idea as to how meticulously this event was put together amidst the coronavirus pandemic. Next up, a man of virtues never fails to achieve success. It is a great pleasure for me to introduce our Dean, Professor Dr. K. Ravindran, sir. Sir has 29 years of experience in teaching and inspiring students. In his inspiring career, he has carved a niche for himself in the field of forensic medicine by conducting thousands of autopsies, including several sensational cases. Under the guidance of his experienced and skillful mentoring, many students have come out in flying colors. We are extremely honored to have Sir deliver the inaugural address today. Over to Sir.
Good morning to all of you.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you. Honorable Chairperson, Professor Mala, our Secretary, Mr. Manikandan sir, Dr. Preeta Pal, and all the respected professors of the various departments of physiology of Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry, Puducherry, and all students and the proud participants. It's indeed a great occasion that the Department of Physiology, under the aegis of the Association of Physiology of Tamil Nadu, APT, has organized this program, which probably was short-circuited, probably attempted to be short-circuited by the COVID pandemic. But undeterred by this intervention, the APT has successfully maneuvered to conduct this in this year. And the students, probably this particular program has been for the students who were in physiology department last year. But the students have continued to show interest in this program. That speaks volumes about the effort taken by the teachers, the professors. Only when the professors show that type of an initiative and encouragement, the students will also be encouraged to participate in this program. And I was really surprised when Dr. Preetapal told me that 77 teams have been participating in this program, in the Haemia 2020, a learning adventure. 50 years back, probably approximately, I am telling, when we were students, we never had this type of opportunities. But nowadays, the youngsters, because compared to me, you are all quite youngsters, the professors, the faculty members of physiology are motivating the students to participate in this type of system-based quiz contest. I think that goes a long way in preparing the students for the future medical profession, where they are going to blossom into specialists of various specialities or practitioners, where they are going to help the society. No doubt, the performance of the doctors as frontline warriors during this COVID pandemic has made the people understand from top to the bottom about the role of the doctors in the upkeep of the health of the society. So the future doctors will also carry the mantle. I am sure the country will have a very good flock of doctors who are dedicated to the profession and also render human service to the society. So that way, I wish all the participants, even though 77 teams have participated, I was told only 6 teams will make it to the final round. That doesn't mean the 71 students will have to be in despair. You have all learned something. That's the thing. That's what Dr. Preeta was mentioning just before. That you have all learned something. Probably that should motivate you. That should enthuse you to participate in similar programs which will enrich your knowledge and enlighten the people. So that type of activity, I congratulate the Association of Physiology of Tamil Nadu, APT, about this wonderful program. I wish all of you a very bright future, and I congratulate the students who have participated and the students who are going to be the ultimate winners of this program. And I also thank the management for having supported the department in such a way they could handle this mega event in a very nice way. And also, as mentioned by Dr. Peta, I thank the sponsors also for this. Wish you all good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your thought-provoking words. The idea of putting a foundation of an educational institution is so inspiring. What was once planted as a sapling is now all grown into a large tree. And as they say, a smile can change the world. Our beloved chairperson, Professor Dr. M. Mala, has kindled and inspired many young minds with her charismatic smile and ever-glowing confidence. Ma'am, her educational endeavors has lit a flame of knowledge in millions of minds. As ma'am had prior engagement, ma'am has given us her written felicitations.
I'd now like to share our chairperson ma'am's message of felicitations with all of you here. I'm really happy to note that the Department of Physiology, Tagore Medical College and Hospital, in association with the physiologists of Tamil Nadu, is conducting annual intercollegiate undergraduate quiz Haemia 2020, a learning adventure online edition on August 18th and 19th at our medical college premises. The program will definitely promote academic excellence and a scientific temper among the students. I'm delighted to congratulate the event to be successful and a learning adventure to all the delegates. I also appreciate the department for their efforts in organizing this event. Thank you, ma'am, for your wonderful words. We are inspired.
We thank our chairperson, ma'am, for her warm wishes. An experienced teacher and an excellent administrator, one who dons many hats with aplomb. We warmly invite Professor Dr. Vijay Devanan, President of the Association of Physiologists of Tamil Nadu, Professor and Head of the Department of Physiology, Government Stanley Medical College and Hospital, Chennai, to deliver the presidential address. As ma'am had a prior engagement, we have a video of ma'am delivering the presidential address.
Good morning, everyone. Glad to be with you all at this virtual platform of the annual Intercollegiate Undergraduate Quiz in Physiology, Quiz Haemia 2020. As the President of Association of Physiologists of Tamil Nadu, I would like to congratulate and wish Dr. Preeta Paul and her team for their tireless efforts and perseverance in making this event possible today. I take this opportunity to thank Professor Dr. Mala, Chairperson of Tagore Educational Trust, Professor Dr. Guneshekaran, Dean, Professor Dr. K. Ravindran, Dean Academics, Professor Dr. Kumudha Lingaraj, Medical Director, and Professor Dr. K. Shivaprakasham, Medical Superintendent, for their support and cooperation in the organization of this event. The saying, if plan A fails, stay cool and remember that the alphabet has 25 more letters, holds good for the organizing team who never gave up, though the program didn't go as planned because of the pandemic, and has now taken an online edition. I wish the organizing team and all the participants good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your words of wisdom. Now, we will have our organizing secretary, Dr. B. Vasanthi, ma'am, reporting on the preliminaries.
Good morning, everyone. Haemia 2020, a learning adventure, began with a bang yesterday. We had 77 originally registered teams, and almost all of them re-registered and participated in the online preliminaries, which were held yesterday between 10 a.m. and 11:30. General rules for the preliminaries were circulated on WhatsApp 3 days prior. Yesterday, the preliminary sessions were held in camera on Google Meet. After the teams logged in, the rules for the sessions were displayed and clarifications made at request. And then the sessions began. To make the preliminaries more challenging, it was conducted in 2 sessions and the teams were monitored throughout. I'm sure the questions were no laughing matter, but most teams had done well. However, not everybody gets to be a finalist, but as HOD ma'am mentioned, everybody is a winner in the sense that they have gained from their learning. For the attention of all participant teams, all of you will have the participation certificates couriered to the respective colleges. Also, all participants get to take home a marrow package free, so no participant goes home empty-handed. Now, we'll have the announcement of the 6 finalists who will compete in the final rounds today for the prizes. We request our Dean Sir to do the honors. Among the top 10 were 2 ESIC teams and 3 MMC teams and Chengalpet team as well. I would like to commend these teams also for a great performance. Over to Dean Sir.
I take great pleasure in announcing the Quiz Haemia finalists. Out of the 77 teams, 6 teams have been shortlisted, 6 medical colleges teams have been shortlisted as a finalist. So Team A is Thanos, represented by Pratik Sanjay, Sandeep Sallukumar and Jaya Birami. The next team is 50 Shades of Black, Madras Medical College, represented by Haemia Gracia, Karthikeyan AG and Krishan Karthik. And the third team is Hazers, Government Medical College, Pudukkottai, Manisha Mukdarao, Kavya B and Pranavi. And the fourth one, Team D is Redram ESIC Medical College, Chennai, represented by Rohit Balaji, Sandrik San and Meenakshi. And the fifth team is Brainstorms, Hill Park Medical College, represented by Aditya Tmch, Rashika Madhu and Lisha Sri. And the final team, the 6th team is the finishers, the Thoothukudi Medical College, Gunanidhi, Prasanna Kumar and Siddhi Siddharth. So I congratulate all the finalists and I hope the viewers will have a fantastic show of talents and I urge all the teams to rock. Congrats. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for doing the honors. Now, putting together an event of this scale seemed like a mammoth task. But here we are on this remarkable occasion, which wouldn't have been possible without our organizing secretary, Dr. B. Vasanti ma'am, Department of Physiology, Tagore Medical College and Hospital. Ma'am has done impeccable work in organizing this wonderful event amidst the coronavirus pandemic. Hereby, we invite Dr. B. Vasanti ma'am to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good morning. Honorable Chairperson, Professor Dr. Mala Ma'am, Chairperson and Managing Trustee, Tagore Educational Trust, Secretary, Tagore Educational Trust, Mr. Manikandan Sir, respected Dean, Professor Dr. Ravindran Sir, respected Medical Director, Professor Dr. Kumuda Lingaraj Ma'am, respected Medical Superintendent, Professor Dr. K. Sivaprakasam Sir, our most valued invited guests, honorable professors, and my dear students, on behalf of our department and our beloved HOD, Dr. Preeta Paul Ma'am, it's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks on the occasion of this annual intercollegiate undergraduate online quiz program, Haemia 2020. First of all, I wish to thank God Almighty for making this event happen among these pandemic situations. I wish to thank our chairperson, Professor Dr. M. Mala Ma'am, for her unstinting support and for providing us with all the infrastructure and facilities that we needed. I thank Secretary Sir, Tagore Educational Trust, Mr. Manikandan Sir, for his invaluable assistance and encouragement throughout. I thank our Dean, Professor Dr. Ravindran Sir, for his dynamic support and involvement in this program. His constant encouragement gave added impetus to all our efforts. I thank our Medical Director, Professor Dr. Punuda Likaraj Ma'am, and Medical Superintendent, Professor Dr. Sivaprakasam Sir, for their steadfast support. I thank our esteemed guests from the Association of Physiologists of Tamil Nadu, Dr. Vijay Devanand, President, Dr. Murali Krishnan, Vice President, Dr. Satya, Secretary, and Dr. Parimala, Treasurer, for personally being there for us. I especially thank all the students and faculty members who are participating overwhelmingly and enthusiastically in this quiz program. I would like to take this opportunity to place on record sincere and heartfelt thanks to Professor Dr. Preeta Paul Ma'am, Organizing Chairperson and HOD, Department of Physiology, Tagore Medical College, for leading from the front with perfect logistic planning, scheduling, and delegating. Madam was involved hands-on in every aspect of this event, and her positivity, moral support, and guidance have been crucial to the unfurling of this event. I'm happy to express thanks to our department faculty, Dr. Manikandan Sir, Dr. Subhamalani Ma'am, Dr. Badesh, Dr. Sibiraj, Dr. Prasad, and Dr. Vignesh, and also the non-teaching staff, Gomati, Nisha, and Mahalakshmi, for their cooperation and support in each and every aspect of the program. I wish to thank all the members of the academic committee, scientific committee, and technical committee for their untiring and painstaking efforts. I must specially mention and thank all the senior professors of pharmacology, pathology, physiology, medicine, and hematology from Tagore and other medical colleges for their great help in validating the questions. Importantly, I must mention our deep sense of appreciation for all the student volunteers who untiringly work with us, standing by our side as pillars of support, especially Shriram, Vigneshwari, Tanmaya, Supradeep, Remigius, Joel, Geetika, Zaiba, Akshara, Aishwarya, Srija, Sriram, Dhanush, Jyotsna, and Rashwan, and also many other students. Their help with all things, the technological, digital, and virtual, has been priceless. To them, I say thank you. Every small thing you did has splendid to build this event. I thank the IT department and all other supporting staff for their contribution to this event. We are also grateful to the sponsoring organizations, Tagore Medical College and Hospital, Association of Physiologists of Tamil Nadu, MARO, Walters Kluwer, and LCDM. Once again, I thank everybody for their cordial cooperation. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I request everyone present to please rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंग विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंग तव शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे